Welcome back to Mango Plays Mass Effect, and we are straight in front of the galaxy map. I kind of forget what we're doing. There is the main missions, obviously. Oh, what's this about? You discovered one of the sought-after data discs. Keep searching, you collected them all. Ah, it's like Pokemon. Hades dogs. Destroy main Cerberus facility. You found the location of the major Cerberus facility. Head to Nepheron in the Columbian system at the Voyager cluster and destroy it. Oh, that sounds good. We gotta get our revenge. I think we're in the Voyager cluster, right? Yeah, because we were just on this planet, Bintu. And I'm pretty sure I completed that. So, Neferu cluster? Zoom out, I guess, then. Yangtze, Amazon. Oh, here we go, Columbia. So I haven't done Amazon yet. Look, I have such a thing for nebulas. I love them. A, because there's coffee in them, I've been told. And B, they're just so beautiful. And I'm so happy to see so much nebula action in this game. Okay. Right, so let me do the standard, let's explore, basically. Groma. Well, that's so pretty. Groma is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. I genuinely don't know what krypton is. I need to look this up, because like kryptonite, I know this from Superman. You know, is it real? Is it a real element and I've just never twigged? I don't know. I feel like it might be, because there's so many elements that have been used in this game that are real. Like, I know they're on the periodic table. I'm not a big chemistry person. I'm sorry. I just don't have that knowledge base. So, yeah, I guess I need to look it up. The frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance's expansion into the Voyager cluster, Groma hosted one half of the Turian interferometric. My God. I struggle with words. If you're new to my channel because of this series, I'm very sorry for this torture. Interferometric? Cool. Don't know what that means. Telescope array. Connected with similar telescope in the Atticon Beta cluster by an expansive chain of FTL convoys. Oh, we've read about those. The two functioned as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. Turians use this to chart the terminus systems with great accuracy. Yeah, so we are in the terminus systems, which is where my recollection is where basic humans are expanding into, but it's right on the border with, in essence, the Uncharted, the pirate zone, basically, is my understanding of it. On Thanata is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock, light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Is that krypton again? The crust is mainly composed of water ice. On Tahiti's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing, centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. Recent extranet memes suggest there's memes in the future. Of course there is. A recent extranet meme suggests that a Prothean ship crashed through the crust on the planet before the collapse of their empire might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusually high mass. Careful mapping of Tahiti's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. So they've proved this meme wrong, is that what they're saying? While scanning this planet, you detected a deposit of samarium. Samarium? I haven't heard of that element either. Did I not scan the other one? Let's have a quick news. Bash my mouse against my keyboard. I didn't survey this, whoops. Medallion recovered. Scans of the planet Groma revealed a derelict space station in the late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. Okie dokie. So this is the next one. That one's probably going to be where we're going. So let's explore this one, because that's sort of like at the Goldilocks distance. my understanding. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. The core of Clogia is very hot and tectonically active. I know this means the plates move a lot, right? So earthquakes and volcanoes and stuff, right? Volcanic eruptions are common and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano has a caldera, which is testing my science knowledge here. Caldera, that's probably not how it's pronounced. That's the aperture of the volcano, right? Of nearly 100 kilometers in diameter. Woo! And its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. Nice. Nepheron. Yeah, we can land here. Nepheron is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest. Entries relating to Nepheron in the astronomical database are sparse. Let's land. Alright, we get to choose. I am going to go with my two favourite. Liara I'm going to leave behind. We're going to see if maybe she attempts to do some treachery. Because that would be fun. By fun, I mean interesting. I'll hate her for it, but you know. We need the intrigue, eh? Is that ash coming up from the... or snow? It's going to be ash, isn't it? Because it's so volcanic. Love it. Okay, so we got this. And then this. So I guess we're going that way? Yeah, and I know that we don't get, like, automatically, like, pulled away. Which is brilliant. Okay, so there's something up here. Let's boost our way to victory. Come on, come on, you, no, you can't. You can fight gravity! No, you can't. Okay, let's see if I can go round. Hey. Yeah, no, gravity is heartless, as they say. Okay, up we go. Ooh. It is kind of fun, this buggy. Ugh. Okay. I don't know if it's easier or worse. No, okay, there it is. I was like, don't end up at the red zone. Okay, cool. We stopped? No. We've got to wait to stop. Okay, why? Soothie. Let's do this. I guess here's probably a good place to penetrate this encryption. There we go. Successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium and claimed it for our own. How very cool. Okay, let's do a turny round. I don't know if I can get up this way now. I'm so close to the red border that I'm a little bit nervous. We can do this. I just gotta drive the buggy like a complete maniac. I love how strong this buggy is, accepting my abuse. Like, don't drive anything like this, please. Oh, it took a bit of damage. That is so cool. I love it. Right. Anyway, I will bring you back once I've reached our destination. And we're going to... oh, the anomaly first, I think. Right. Okay. I'm close. There's also some enemies over there, which is very curious. Oh yeah, I think it's whatever we're going to is close. Like, the anomaly is close to whatever thing is happening here. Mummified Solarian. Oh! Yeah, we found this, I think, on the second planet. So this is... we're looking for, like, badges and the like. Basically to prove we found them, and, where am I? Yeah, I'll go in this way. There we go. This Cerberus soldier even. Ooh, Cerberus. Had an identification tag for Captain Avancynth, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. Unclear how he came into possession of this relic. The League of One. I think that's like the second time we've heard that mentioned. Which is unusual. Let's mark our new location. Get into the Mako. And yeah, head over this way to the red triangles. I mean, we should be fine. I do think I need to sort of, ooh, I can see some aliasing on this with this ash. But anyway, I think I do need to start looking at giving my peeps better materials. Okay, hello. You are so brave. I would not take on this. Oh, you lived? Well done. I think they're all, no, yeah, they all down? They are. Wicked. Alright, we got to get out the Mako. I have mentioned but my driving is bad, right? I drive better in real life than I do in video games, so I put that out there. Okay, we ready, guys? Because it's gonna be a battle. But we're doing this for at the Admiral Kahuku, I think is their name. Okay. So interesting, these windows in like right next to drilled rock. Whoa, Jesus! Oh, I'm not using the right weapon. Let's try this. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's heal up. And let's refresh everyone's shields and okay. Right. Can I heal? No, can I shoot? Please? Right, they're down. There's one over there. Brilliant. Don't get in my way, Garrus. Okay, we've got to push forward. Okay, she's got some trouble over here. Okay. Alright, they're done. Is everyone good? Right, no, she is not good. And can I shield up? We can shield up. And let's also do this. And maybe do a headshot, please. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Stuff's broken. Right, how are we doing? Everyone's good. Okay. Right. What's this? I have no idea. Okay, but there's someone around this way. Nice. Okay, let's that's useless. Cover. Let's try and be all sneaky about this. Come on, get into cover, please. Right. Did I level up? I did. There's one person over there, according to my mini-map. Where? It's probably behind that. Excuse me? Push up. Come on. Run. Where are they? Trying to roleplay. Seriously, where are they? Oh, hello. Die. Sure. How did that go for you, love?
All clear.
Oh, right. Okay, let's explore this area. This is like the staging ground. We're gonna have like, yeah, something through there, surely. Because I remember correctly, like the previous Cerberus regions, there was like I think it was 3 fights until the zone was cleared. Is there nothing to loot here? Oh, rude. Anyway, we gotta level up. So, how press escape. There you go, Mango. Right. So you guys have reliably informed to me that the more Renegade I have, the more I can put into Intimidate, and the more Paragon I have, the more I can put into Charm, which is very fun. So motivated by sets Intimidate score for opens up new dialogue options, which is the reason I got it. Sells items to stores for 2% more credits. Ooh. Okay, adrenaline burst, master inject. What was I sort of aiming for? Oh, I wanted heavy armor. Yeah, let's do this. First aid unlocked. Awesome. Right. Heavy armor. Yes. What's the next one? Advanced shield boost. Yeah, let's do that because I'm using the shield boost. Master shield boost. We got 3 points. I would like to unlock sniper rifles, so let's go put our 3 points into here. And then Garrus, we could get you. Yeah, let's get you medium armor as well. Yes, thank you. And you know what? You can have a shield boost as well, because you'll use that, which will be great. And then you've got 3 more points. Oh, okay. Damping increases explosion radius of high-tech proximity mines. Yeah, let's give you some damping, because that will probably be helpful. Alright, come on. Thank you. And Tali. Let's get you into advanced first aid. That sounds good. And we got 3 more points. Advanced marksman. Let's give you that. And we'll give you some more damping. Lovely. Brilliant. Okay. Journals? Yeah, we got an update, didn't we, on our assignment? So... Okay, no we didn't. Fair enough. Ignore the journal then. Right, where are we going? I think it was... This is the original entrance, so it's over this way. Yes. Look at Mango not confused. It's so rare. Unheard of. Are we ready to fight, guys? Up. Oh. 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 We got choices. Leave. Got medical station. We got upgrade kits. Cool. Take all. And we've got encryption over here. We're just getting loot, guys. I love it. Sure. Ah, I got stuck. That was rude. There we go. We got a new pistol. And potentially a new sniper rifle. I'll have a look to see whether or not that's useful for peeps. What's this? Ooh. Medical decryption. Oh. Medium armor human. Yes. Take all. So, actually, I'll have a look at... This is so fun. Okay, that's not fun. That's not fun. I'm stuck. Ah! Don't play.
You lead. I'll follow.
Hey, got anything to say?
Just lead the way.
Okay, fair enough. Right, let's, Oh, thank you. Let me do my stuff, then. So, first things first, I want to have a look at this medium armor for human. We've also got heavy armor, which I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to put on. That's bad. That's not good. But you... Yeah, none of them seem to be an improvement. Is it because of this? This upgrade? I think it is. So let's try doing that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna sort through my stuff. Because, oh, have I got junk? No. Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sort through my junk. My stuff. Heavy armor. I can put heavy armor on? I think I want the biotic protection of the medium. Anyway, enough of me yattering on. I will do my work and give everyone good stuff. Ooh, we got new armor for you, Garrus. You look so cool. Look at your LED lights. Love it. Alright, I've handled my loot. And, you know, we look cool now. Look, me and you matching red and white. I do like the orange and black. That's very cool. Anyway, so... Let's go find out what's going on. Oh. Really? Okay, cool. Medi-gel. Like this big fan in the middle of the room. There's a terminal. Okay, well, let's go use the terminal. Fortunately, press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hard suit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted. You've got time to crack them. Okay, archive the files. No. Alright, okay, that's cool. Right, there was something in the journal. So... Where? Assuming... Yeah, okay, it's done. Oh, I wanted to know what were on the files. I wonder if, like, later on, because it says you got time to crack them, maybe sort of like, you know, X amount of hours later in the game, we'll suddenly get a ding dong. Your decrypting program has finished. Where am I going? Completely the wrong way. Also, I missed this locker. Begin manual override. Fabulous. We'll go in here. Woo! Okay, take all. That's a new sniper rifle. Oh, once again, I'm in the inventory. Sniper rifle, equalizer. I mean, it is better, but it's then worse. So I'm not going to bother equipping that. Come on, guys. We are all suited up and booted. We've completed this. So I would love for oh. Investigate Ferris to see why the colony was attacked by Gaff. And go to Novaria. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I get that we've got quests to do, but I'm loving exploring the systems right now. And just finding stuff. It's fun to me. We will definitely complete the main quest if you're watching and you're like, Mango, I want you to do this. I will. Don't worry. But we're just having fun exploring like the open world sort of feeling of the game. I kind of like to deviate from the main path most of the time. Anyway, let's go get this, whatever this debris is, and then we'll head back to the ship, and we will continue. We've got, I think, one more system in this mass relay point area. I don't know. Galaxy. I don't know what terminology it is. My brain can't remember. Here we go. Oh, glad to hear it. Crash Pro. Let's see, what do we got in here? Manual bypass once again. Ooh. We got an armor upgrade. Energized weave. And a weapon upgrade. Kinetic stabilizer. Cool. So area map completed. Let's have a look at this armor upgrade. Energized weave. Plus 20% shield recovery and 15% hardening. It's probably better than my first aid interface that I have, although I do have a level 3. We do... Yeah. So why is this one at the top? So I got a level 3 here. 2%, 1.5. Yeah. Like, come on. Alright, it's probably the strongest one I have. So let's put it in for a bit. Let's leave. Yeah.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Cool.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
I want to know both of these. What's your name?
Who are you and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential.
Fuck
Suffice
off.
to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh!
You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
That's treason! Investigate. Yeah.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Okay. Yeah, I do know that this top choice is Paragon now. And I do feel like I want to go for a Paragon playthrough. But I really want to know what's in it for me. let's accuse them of treason. I do. This is a hard one for me because I am very interested in the Shadow Broker, and do I want a little bit of renegade on my soul just to satisfy that curiosity? I feel like I do, honestly, but I don't know if this would give it the information. Let's ask.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Why?
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I don't trust you.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander.
Unfortunate.
My employer will remember this the next time you need something from
Oh. Awkward. Maybe I need to get a little bit dirty with the Shadow Broker. So, yeah, I've explored all these. Yeah, I've surveyed all of these. Cool. Alright, let's, we've done Columbia. So, in the Voyager cluster, the only one that's left is the Amazon. So, let's do that. Then I think we might go back to the Citadel. If I've got... I know I've at least got one.
Incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
West.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up.
Oh.
In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Oh, that's quite a delay.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
Okay. So what is what I want to say. What on earth is a mission... Like, what's going on?
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The
Got bomb
probe
on
has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
Yeah, the bomb disposal team. Yeah, that's serious, right?
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
So we're sort of ending up with two bosses by the seams of this, being a Spectre. I wonder if the other Spectres have to deal with this bullshit. I'm supposed to only report to the Council. Why are the humans coming to me going, yo, we did something illegal that the Council shouldn't know about, and because you're a Spectre who works for the Council, that means you can get into the illegal places we're not allowed to go to, and you can fix our problems so we don't get censored. Something that we should get censored for because we did something bad. Or something we shouldn't get censored for because we did it whilst we were at war, and now we're coming clean about it and saying, look, we need to clean up this because we were at war. We didn't realise. We now abide by your rules and we're fully in compliancy with it. That's why we brought this up to you, because this is bad. Like, what? I don't want two bosses.
It's in the Voyager.
Bad enough for free.
That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
Ooh.
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
Where is it?
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck.
How is that me approving of it?
Fifth Fleet out.
I want to know where it was. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Trying to check this bottom edge. Okay, so we have Tremar. Tremar is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of methane and nitrogen in its upper atmosphere. And we got some nitrogen, which makes sense. Cybin. A small rock and ice planet, Cybin has an extremely thin atmosphere of hydrogen sulfide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of iron. Cybin's crust contains significant deposits of green serpentine, mineral formed by volcanic activity. This suggests that Cybin was a more geologically active world in the distant past. Minus 169 Celsius. Oof. Turian insignia recovered. While scanning the planet Cybin, you discovered a large mine grid in geosynchronous orbit. With help from navigator Presley, your recon team recovered a small unmanned probe marked with the Widium outpost insignia. Okay. So the Turians have been here. Sonidamar. Let's go Binium. Ooh, it's very red. We can land on this one? Okay, we'll come back to that one then. What about you? We can survey this one. Sondamar is the second of the Amazon system's arid super-terrestrial worlds. It is considerably less dense than its neighbour, Sinica, and has an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron-laced silicates with deposits of sulfur. Minus 108 Celsius. Polonium is what we got there from the rare element survey. Nice. And then we got Denusia, which is a super-terrestrial world we just discovered from the previous bit. Denusia is an enormous terrestrial world, nearly twice the size of Earth. Its environment is similar to that of Mars, arid and a mix of craggy basalt highlands and sand-scoured deserts of iron-laced silicate dust. Denusia's atmosphere mainly consists of carbon dioxide and argon, but the planet's mass is great enough that measurable amounts of helium and even molecular hydrogen remain trapped in its atmosphere. The planet's gravity well is deep enough that it has collected nearly a dozen small satellites, most captured asteroids. Its surface is scarred. Sorry, my voice is giving out apparently. Its surface is scarred by many large impact craters, marking the final resting place of other captured asteroids. Cool. And minus 60 Celsius. So yeah, this one's probably the warmest planet in the lot. It does look it. Binium is a small terrestrial world with an extremely thin atmosphere, carbon dioxide and krypton. Though the planet has sufficient mass to maintain a much thicker atmosphere, much of it has been blasted away. The red giant Amazon is a long-period variable star, currently at the nadir of a 16-year cycle. At peak, its energy output doubles, lashing Binium with intense heat and radiation. Ooh, so it's a red giant. Ooh. The crust is mainly composed of aluminum, deposits of tin. Much of the surface is coated with fine silicate dust, which easily penetrates the smallest cracks to foul machinery. Okay, let's land. Let's take our boys. Let's go. So, once we've completed this planet, we want to explore the Normandy again, see if we can find, our new crew. And then probably I'm going to head to the Citadel, as I was sort of saying before Joker interrupted us. The Citadel, that is so gosh damn pretty. We do have a quest to return into the Citadel, so that is pretty cool. Okay, we got Lights, homing beacon, debris, and an anomaly. Okay, let's start there and we'll circle round. Sounds like a good plan to me. Anyway, I'll bring you back either when we get there or if I find something interesting along the way. I mean, beyond the beautifulness of this, like, red rock is so cool. I'm really hopeful there will be, like, at least one lush planet. I was thinking about it. I keep forgetting how old this game is. Mostly because of the remaster and how just good the controls are. As I said, there's like a couple of things that are nigglingly annoying. But on the whole, most of it is just really, really good. I said I was going to bring you back and then I just yatter away. Hopefully you don't mind. So, but I was thinking about it, like, question mark over there. Is that the question mark we're going to? No. So, the same for this. Yeah, so What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there might literally have been a graphical limitation on like creating sort of like one of those lush planets that I would really desire. So yeah, that's you know, I may not get what I want, but at the very least we get some really, really cool deserted places. Oh, there's a corpse here. Hello. They are burned to shit. Oh, maybe they landed and was here during when the red dwarf went woof and basically pummeled this place. Discovery, brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contragravity speeder. You see the NISO brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last variable peak. What I just said. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. Is this like a nod to Star Wars? Maybe. I don't know. But like this might be a nod to a sci-fi series. Okay, we've got an area map update, but no journal update about this. So this must be a little nod to something, right? I just don't recognize what it is, personally. So if you do, let me know down in the comments. Cool, I'm so pleased we found that. Anyway, I'm going to go to cover anomaly. Oh, there's another body here. Hello, scavenger corpse. How do we know it's a scavenger? Recover artifact? Of course. Boop, 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 boop. Durian insignia recovered. This body is a long way from anything and appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Sigler outpost insignia. Okay. Oh. Got a bunch of money for that. Let's have a look at the map again. I guess we're going to that debris. Which, yeah, looks like it's this stuff here. And then there seems to be something up there, which I'm very interested about. Okay, do I have a torch? No. Apparently F pulls out stuff. Oh, because it's...
Here it comes.
Whoops. Ouch. So yeah, F is not torch, not flashlight. It is hit people, I think. What is here then? Oh, it's further out. So it is that thing that I saw up the hill. But it's so interesting looking. Very cool. You know, I do like the burst run you can do with the spacebar. Okay, so it's up the mountain a bit. Fair enough. It's very dark here. Kind of cool. Okay. So this thing, it's like a door, right? Okay, this is not the scavenging thing. Just something interesting again. Okay. I just keep getting out prematurely. Oh, here we go. Here's the actual debris that we're supposed to look at. Okay. Like, there was so much cooler debris. Go look at this thing. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Sure. Exoskeleton. Armor upgrade. Alright. And some incendiary rounds. Anyway, what we got left. Alliance homing beacon, I guess, is the remaining thing. Although it looks like it's been completed, so I'm a bit confused by that. Hey ho, let's go. Whoa. Yep. This place is cool looking. Last time we encountered an Alliance beacon, it was big trouble for us. Oh, it's me. I was panicking. Thought something was coming out of the ground. But no, it's just me driving into
The
stuff.
signal's coming from a mine?
Suspicious.
Why?
I agree. The probe did not crash.
Oh!
Someone moved it here.
Okay. Yeah, of course. I'm so dumb. Whoever did it is in danger. It doesn't change our objective. No kidding. Yeah.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Unless they're using it, they know what they have and they want to use it to, you know, create a big hole. Because a nuclear warhead will create a big hole, right? Especially, like, if you stuff it in a confined space. Or am I being, like, stupid? I don't really know much about nuclear weaponry other than, Jesus Christ, that's horrific bombs, you know? Oh, this is so cool looking. Really, it's basically the same assets, but they've, like, retextured it in a way that makes it feel new. And, like, we've even got, like, water running down here. Very cool. Nice way to give us some interest, or keep it interesting look for us, even though basically we're running through the same assets. By the way, I know that sounds like a really bad critique. It's not, in my opinion. It's about being efficient, and at the end of the day, it's all about the feeling the player has, not how you did it, in my opinion. If you make me feel happy about it all, then I really don't care that it's not new assets. Does that make sense? Does anyone else feel that way? Or do you feel like every zone should have brand new... Hello? You alright, Tully? Every zone should have brand new assets. I definitely don't feel that way. Personally. Okay, we're going deep. We haven't encountered anyone. Friend or foe, which is interesting. So maybe they've set it off. Shit!
That was a detonator, Commander.
Shepard. At last.
Elanos Haliat. Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Elanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
That's so funny, because I was literally saying that maybe they set the bomb off to be triggered remotely, because you're not going to want to be near a nuclear bomb. So do we really want to be going in here? And then I saw that thing laying down, and I was like, my brain was just going, that's it, in front of us. And yeah, then it was perfect timing for the game for me to literally catch me off guard with that explosion. Acclaimed leader. How should I know? Who cares? I thought they weren't under one banner, to be brutally honest. So, I didn't think it was one person. I didn't think there was a leader. All right.
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
Okay, Shepard's smarter than me.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You attacked Elysium! Scallion Blitz. Nice try, genius. I'm going to say Scallion Blitz, because I don't want... This one... yeah, I kind of want to say this. I have a real soft spot for sarcasm. It's in the British DNA. You know, and maybe we have a little bit of rabble in Shepard. You know, maybe Shepard is a bit of an arse, but mostly always does the right thing. Then we can have a bit of fun. Yeah, nice try, genius.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz.
Shame.
No way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre.
Ooh, can't we negotiate? Not going to say that. I'll get you. Don't underestimate me. Actually, I do want to do this because I want to know the answer, but I really want to call the Normandy. Oh. Ooh, hard choice. Because no, we're not gonna. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Call the Normandy.
My crew will come for me.
Let them. We'll be ready.
Oh yeah,
An
shit.
Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, well, I get to ask the question then. Apparently, I'm negotiating with terrorists.
It doesn't have to be like this, Haliat.
Empty words from a dead man. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
No one panic. I'll think of something. I'll kill him. No one panic.
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
There's no time to get out. You have to disable the bomb before it goes off. Oh my frick. Okay. 10 seconds? Disable. 100 Omnigel. Let's try this then. No shit. 6 seconds. Crap. Okay, hardpoint disabled. No, I'm panicking now. You've disabled the bomb! Woohoo! Okay, area map. Hello.
Just lead the way.
You lead. I'll follow.
So, okay, I've got one critique, because this is... Well, I've got many critiques, but one that's relevant to this situation, because this is the second time it's happened. So we like... Sorry, I just hit my headset. We walk into what I would call a trap, etc., and or whatever. We walk into a scenario, and a cutscene kicks off, and an audio cue is delivered, and then we don't actually see what that was for. So I didn't understand until Tali, I think it was Tali, was it Garrus, told us we were stuck. Like, we couldn't go back. And then we had that, like, little pop-up. So, yeah, I think it would be... And again, I think this is just a critique of the game engine of the time. It would have been cool if we had that explosion, it cuts to the cutscene, and what you see is the, like, our exit being blocked off, and then it becomes then, you know, the hologram turns up and whatnot, you know, maybe it would just give me a better understanding of our situation. Okay, so we came from like over there, I think, so we're gonna go this way, and yeah, this is the exit according to the minimap. So this is very cool. Anything else here? Oh, yeah, I was about to say, we're not, like, getting any loot from this. I understand that... I mean, shouldn't... Oh, come on. I just need to do this. Right, shouldn't we take the plutonium or whatever with us? Like... Because otherwise someone can just re-enable the bomb. Right? Am I being stupid? Am I thinking too much? Like, you know, this is a game, so... I can understand stuff, like, not... Yeah, no, it's fine. Cool. Alright, let's leave. Yeah, most of, like, the things I'm saying and critiquing, I'm trying to be sensible about, and also keep an eye on them so we can see whether or not they smooth that out in Mass Effect 2, which would be very exciting to see. Okay, area map got updated. Cool. What? I'm confused. Oh, we came out of that. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, well, let's return to Normandy then. I'm assuming that's what we do. So... Espionage probe. The probe was a trap specifically... set to specifically lure you in. The man who masterminded the attack on Elysium wants revenge on the Alliance for his defeat. Escape from the trap that Haliat's left you. If possible, take down Haliat as well. Oh! Crap. Alright, let me land again. I got another medal of exploration, apparently. I don't even know where these achievements are sort of going. Right, so... we... went in there. We came out here. Right? Well, let's go to the Alliance beacon. and see what we can do. Right, so it was this one. Oh, hang on. This is flashing at me. Okay, yeah. I'm doing alright on that. Stop moaning about it. You uh-oh. It crashed. Alright, that's the first crash I've had. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're going there. Let's see. Assignments. This thing. And Haliat as well. Okay. Oh. I'll bring you back when I find him. His red hologram should stand out against this red sand. Right, so here we come to the Alliance beacony place. I don't know where he would be, to be brutally honest. I guess we should go in this way. Oh, he gets out of breath. Okay, area map update. Let's have a look. Dunno. May have broke it by leaving. Oh, okay, so we can't get through here. What? I can climb? Oh my god, I learned something new. You know, I play this. Is there stuff to claim as Alliance minerals? Dolly, stop doing that. It's weird. Yes, we just over. Weird experience. This climbing doesn't quite feel right. Okay, I can't climb onto anything. I can't climb onto that. So go up to stuff and you press space. Basically, is how the climbing works. Can I space up there? Nope. Won't be able to get around that. It's a small box. Right, can't climb up. Whoop! I am pushing the bounds of what this game can do, I think. Alright, let me attempt to find... How do I get back? Uh-oh. Huh. Is Garrus leading me back home? Maybe. Well done, Garrus, for just doing a little dance up here. I've broken it. Uh-oh. It's fine. We'll work out how to fix it. Okay, so the area map thing pops up when you change maps, I think. Alright, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So, we were here. Let's, I guess, go over there. And, attempt to get an understanding. Hang on. It's like a weird blue line. I'm gonna go investigate it. Oh no, it's right at the edge of the boundary. I think it's just a graphical error. Yeah. Oh, there's something to mark over here. Me just attempting desperately to, you know, clamber over the mountains. Kinda cool. Okay. Crap. Where are we going? Oh no. I'm scared. Fine. Ah, there we go. Beryllium deposit. A good old survey. Sure, we'll go through this way. There we go. Light metal surveyed. Fabulous. And let's see if I can head over the mountains. Oh, there's a red triangle. Looking good. Okay. I just didn't come down here. Okay. How we doing? Watch out. Oh. There's the person we need to kill. Can we cool down, please? Right, lovely. He's dead. And the pirate's dead. Right? You dead? No. Haliat went through a lot of trouble to draw you here. Pity it ended like this for him, at least. Now that you're above ground, your suit radio has re-established connection with the Normandy. Time to get the hell out of here. Okay, we got a weird thing. Okay, we got some minerals. And then the espionage probe done. Yeah, that's complete. Yeah, what was that weird little symbol that popped up? We've got an assault rifle. Cool. I think, yeah, we got another sniper rifle, didn't we? That heat sink might be a problem, but we'll give you that anyway. It's not that. Codex, maybe? Hang on. It's gone. See it in any of these? No, it's like a weird little symbol. No. It was like something here. It was this. This symbol, I think. Or something similar to this symbol I saw. Don't know. Maybe one of you guys know. Anyway, we haven't done much codex today. So, let's do Aliens Council races. Ah, League of One. It's been mentioned a couple of times today. Before they joined the Citadel Council, the Solarians' most potent military tool was a small reconnaissance team known as the League of One. Their primary training was in espionage and assassination. Never more than a dozen strong, the team was adept at infiltrating the tightest defences, eliminating all necessary obstacles. Only a few top members of government and military were privy to the League's identities. League members wore no distinguishing garments and held no particular rank. The only evidence of their participation in the League was a small medallion presented to each member upon induction. This secrecy was maintained until the formation of the Council. That was something I kind of thought about. Like, it's kind of surprising that everyone seems to know I'm a Spectre. You would have thought they would want to keep Spectres secret. Like, who is a Spectre secret? In an effort to dispel rumours and appease their new Asari partners, the Solarian Union released all classified documents pertaining to the League. League of One was suddenly exposed and in danger of being hunted by enemies of the Solarians. Before any harm could be done, the team mysteriously disappeared. Most assumed this was a convenient lie to help hide their identities. But a few months later, the inner cabinet was murdered. Though there was no incriminating evidence, it was clear who was responsible. Realizing the threat posed by this rogue outfit, the Special Task Group dispatched a team of hunters. When they didn't return, the STG dispatched 10 of its brightest operators, broad discussionary powers. Only 2 returned. They reported no evidence of the League. Oh my god. No further incidents were reported, and it was assumed the League was wiped out. Some recently declassified documents, however, have suggested there may have been a 13 member who eluded the Solarian military. Okay, Turians, the Unification War. At around about the time the Solarians and Asari were forming the Council, the Turians were embroiled in a bitter civil war. The Unification War, as it was later named, began with hostilities between the colonies furthest from the Turian homeworld, Palavin. These colonies were run by local chieftains, many of whom had distanced themselves from the hierarchy. Without the galvanizing influence of the government, colonies became increasingly isolated and xenophobic. Colonists began wearing emblems or facial markings to differentiate themselves from members of other colonies, and open hostilities became common. When war finally broke out, the hierarchy maintained strict diplomacy and refused to get involved. After several years of fighting, less than a dozen factions remained, and the hierarchy finally intervened. By that time, the chieftains were too weak to resist. They were forced to put an end to fighting and renew their allegiance to the hierarchy. Though peace was restored, it took several decades for animosity between colonists to fade completely. To this day, most Turians still wear the facial markings of their home colonies. As a point of interest, the Turian term bareface refers to one who is beguiling or not be trusted. It is also a slang term for politicians. How interesting. Oh, I like that. Okay, I've done some codex reading. I feel better. Let's leave the planet. We did good. I left early, but you know, I think I'm due to leave now. So, I think in here, yeah. So the Turian emblems even. Several Turian outposts and colonies were destroyed during the Unification War. Each colony's insignia also disappeared. So we're getting the insignias from this, which we just read about in the Codex. And then several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these systems. The hunt must have been extensive and taken years. So the Solarian ID tags, I'm assuming, are people hunting the League and died at the hands of the League. And then the League medallions are actual members of the League. And, yeah, who killed the Council. That's my understanding from it at this point in time. Right, let's go talk to people in the Normandy before we head to the Citadel and report what we did.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we've asked all of those.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Which is a bit of a shame. Okay, let's see if I can find Laria, I think is their name. Who's that? It's a blue dot and it just disappeared. Okay. So let's be on a different floor then. On the next floor, basically. Yeah, the blue dots are people I can talk to, right? So we got the dock in here. Yeah?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Commander.
The Asari was supposed to report to the doctor. Shouldn't I be able to ask them questions about the Asari? Liana? How you doing, Caden?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Ooh, he wants to talk to me. Speak your mind.
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this.
Tell me.
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Okay, what have I missed? Because clearly Caden believes there's something very obvious, and I'm, well...
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
Right.
Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
What's Bot? And what do they train you for? I want to say that's alright. What do they train you?
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Yeah, so we read about this in the Codex, or it was told, whatever, it was in the Codex, right? And that was very interesting. And yeah, I like the way it's being phrased here by Caden. They were hauled in, sorry, asked to, submit to tests. And it seems like, unfortunately, Caden has ended up with migraines as a result of their tampering with the implant, or putting an implant in, should I say. Damn corporation.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Yes. Alright, Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out.
Oh.
We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Time to talk then. Time to get physical then. Okay. No.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
You can talk to me, you know.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
Oh.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Okay, that's cool. I don't think you're a whiner, Caden. I like learning about you.
Anything you need, Commander?
So I'm assuming that's it.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
Or Caden.
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
Yeah.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
We did get a codex entry, so let's have a look at that. Anything? Nothing on primary. So it's not a humanity. Maybe it's in technology? Biotics training. Biotic implants and amplifiers will only provide the potential to create coherent mass effect fields. Whether biotics can actually do so is largely determined by their training. Biotics must develop conscious control over their nervous systems, sending specific electrical impulses to the element zero nodules embedded in their nerves. They're taught to use their implants and amps with biofeedback devices and physical mnemonics. Specific gestures or muscle movements via the proper sequence of nerves to activate a certain skill. Phonetics. They just pronounced that several times for me and I've completely forgotten it. Industries pioneered biotic training with the Biotic Acclimation and Temperance Training Program. Although BAT did not achieve the desired results, many techniques taught are still used today. Many human think tanks are trying to develop some form of biotic super soldier. Most are benign efforts to create more flexible troops. Others, less publicly known, are unapologetic attempts to create Nietzschean supermen. Oh, out of the way! I'm watching Andromeda. I'm waiting for it to come back available on the streaming platform that I watch stuff on. And yeah, God. Tyr Anastasi, right? I think and I know Nietzsche from that. And yeah, the Supermen and the ensuring breeding is done correctly and all of that type of stuff from Andromeda. It's a pretty good show. It's not great, but it's not bad for its time. Let's see, what else do we want to read? Let's read a bit more about the Citadel. Oh, aliens, extinct races. Let's do the Citadel because we're about to return there. Okay, the Poseidon Ring. The ring is an enclosed loop, a park-like space, serving as the connection point for the wards. Okay, we've been there. The interior walls are lined with the embassies of influential species and private residence for the galaxy's elite. Poseidon is full of open-air restaurants, bars, and luxurious meeting areas. Gravity is about 1/3 Earth normal. Holographic skies projected over the ceiling of the ring. Unlike the 24/7 bustle of the wards, the Poseidon maintains a 20-hour day schedule with 6-hour night, where lights are dimmed and the sky goes through a night cycle. Offices and residents are often open to the interior. It is not unusual for embassies to have no exterior wall at all. This does not cause a crime problem due to the heavy CSEC presence and ubiquitous monitoring devices on the Poseidon. These are quickly identified and apprehended. Oh, okay, lots of CCTV then. The ring is the location of the Citadel's spaceports, being closer to the center of spin. There is less motion for a ship to match. The reduced spin gravity makes handling cargo easier. Hundreds of ships pass through the Citadel every day. Every species with an embassy is granted a private dock. Ooh. Down at the center of the ring holds the administration of the Citadel Council. The tower rises over a kilometer from the ring, appearing to thrust forward, parallel to the ward arms. As the tower is at the center of the spin axis, it experiences very little centrifugal force. Gravity is maintained using Mass Effect fields at a 90-degree angle to the ring and wards. The consular dock can be found at the base of the tower. While normally used for diplomatic couriers and spectre business, the shuttles docked here can evacuate the council government in an emergency. Okay, more about the Citadel. Cool, I'm glad we got to speak more with Caden. Because I was rather disappointed we couldn't actually talk to Caden properly when we first arrived on the Normandy. So up we go to basically our deck, right? And then I swear I'm missing like a floor or a room or something, because yeah, like where were we having our conference meeting? There's actually Garrus, Rex, and then them, requisition officer. And Tali. I can't see where else I could go. I guess I need to look at the map as we go floor by floor. Make sure I've been to all the places. And then I can officially say she's hiding from us. Okay. Floor 1. So, sleeping pods, medical. She's in the fucking storage. Oh. How many times have I been in that room and gone, there's nothing in here? Damn it, Mango. Ah. Oh, so she's researching. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. Found you!
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up...
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me.
I don't trust you.
I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
We'll see.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
The greater good.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I can't believe I can say that's disgusting. Like, piss off. But I am curious about the science of it. Am I allowed to ask?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
That's so interesting. I like it.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
What about the age difference? Yeah, who's your father?
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you had to... It couldn't be with other Asaris. Am I misremembering?
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
I'm dumb.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Interesting. I like their spin. So, like, normally pure blood is used as a term of greaterness. Is that the right word? I don't know, it's disgusting, the whole thing. I do believe in diversity improves the race, and yeah, the Asari seem to believe that as well. But it's interesting they flipped it, that in Asari's culture, pure blood is in essence a derogatory term, which is very interesting. I would say you don't know that.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
How do they deal with that? Interesting. Yeah, how do they deal with that?
Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
It must be so sad.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Yeah, very interesting, all of this. I said the Asari remind me of, again, I really need to remind myself of the character's name from Farscape, but, and that character's race, species, should I say, they do unions that seem very similar to the Asari as well. So that's so interesting. Okay. All right. Well, goodbye then.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, we got codex entry. Interesting. So council races, Asari culture. Because of their long lifespan, Asari tend to have a long view not common in other races. When they encounter a new species or situation, the Asari are more comfortable with an extended period of passive observation and study rather than immediate action. They're unfazed that some of their investments or decisions may not pay off for decades or centuries. Matriarchs can seem to make incomprehensible decisions even, but their insight is evident when their carefully laid plans come to fruition. In interstellar relations, this long view manifests in an unspoken policy of centrism. The Asari instinctively seek to maintain stable balances of economic, political, and military power. Traditionally, Asari spread their influence through cultural domination and intellectual superiority. They invite new species of advanced development to join the galactic community, knowing that their ideals and beliefs will inevitably influence the existing culture. They're very, very smart. So we're going up against Saren, who seems to be quite an emotional person, and Benazia, the matriarch, who, yeah, the real challenge is the matriarch, not Saren, in my opinion, because they're going to have a level of patience and intelligence that the human race probably doesn't have at this point in time. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, that's going to be, I'm excited to see that. That's going to be very interesting. I like the sounds of where the story is going. Anyway, let's head up and go to the Citadel, because yeah, I haven't been there a little while. Still confused about the room that we used for when we brought Liara on board. But yeah, yeah, maybe I'll find it on the Normandy. Okay, so we've been to the Voyager cluster. We've done Voyager cluster. We've done Artemis Tau. We've done two. What are these? Are these galaxies? Systems? Milky Way is a galaxy, right? So these must be systems. These seem to be like zones, maybe? Because like, I really want to go to the Horsehead Nebula. It's on my art. Yeah, look, there's like other galaxies out to the edge. Yeah, the Milky Way is a galaxy. Then, so these must be like zones, because they seem to have many systems in them. It's basically where my thought process is going. Anyway, let's go to the Widow.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard,
okay.
This is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
So it's AI? As in, like, general intelligence? Synthetic? Synthetic intelligence, sorry?
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises.
Whoa.
Before we realized what had happened. That's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success.
I recognize this guy's voice.
Of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not self-aware, and it's completely disengaged from any networks. That's where you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core. and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human.
I'll piss
You're
off
still
with that.
part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
So, by the way, I'm aware, based on a comment, that we can have romances. I need to romance a non-human. Clearly, are we going to the Citadel for this then? I don't know. We'll go to the Citadel and then I'll look at the journal or whatever just happened. So, how has it gone rogue? That's the query for me. If you're saying that it definitely can't have developed its own intelligence and become sentient, then it must have been hacked. But you're saying it's closed. So, closed network. It can't possibly be hacked type of feeling I got from that. So how? A rogue VI. Head to the Sol system in the local cluster and deal with a rogue VI on Earth's moon. Oh my god, we can go to Earth? Cool. Alright, well, let's go to the Citadel first and hand in whatever quest it is I've got to hand in over here. And then, yeah, totally, we're going to Earth. Let's bring you. I really like that. I'm a big fan of Tali as well.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yep, so broke it.
Logged.
I'm too impatient.
Officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, Rear Admiral Thingy. Are you who was just on the phone?
Rear Admiral Mahalovic, 5th Fleet.
Salute.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Bit of a dick.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
Oh, I actually have two
You
bosses.
still know what color your blood is?
Can we punch him?
I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long.
Fuck off, I'm coming with you.
Commander, I'm not happy.
What did you find out of order?
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Personal radios. It's Turian design. I'm going full Paragon on this dude.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
This dude is moronic. I have no control over how the Alliance decides to spend its money. You, as someone who is higher up in the military organization, has more control than me. Fuck off and go talk to someone who actually gives a shit.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
I want to say this one. So... Jesus. I genuinely want to go full renegade on this dude. They're allies. I mean, well, the Krogan I don't think are allies. Oh yeah, this is the thing I was going to mention. He's going on and on about how he's supposed to kill our enemies and all that. What? Who are our enemies? Like, legitimately, we have no official enemies. We are just working up against pirates, which is not war. Like, pirates can be organized, they can do some, severe damage, but it's not a whole blown species/nation coming up against us. Pirates.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out
Oh
here.
yeah, Saren and the Geth. There we go.
Other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I want to pick that one! Or this one! Damn it!
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
So you had an idea that it was going to be negative from the off. Yeah, see, I got that weird little symbol, +1. And... like, you shouldn't go into a situation with an expectation.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away.
One way to say it.
The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes.
Lies.
Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
That makes me curious about how much we've heard on, like, this radio broadcasty thing. How much of it is lies, then?
Commander Shepard?
Yes? Hello, you got a little pet.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. I'm proud. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I say honoured, it's just another job, it's overdue. You guys by this point should know my opinion on the bottom one. Not overdue, we are well ahead of the curve. So I'm very honoured.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
No, it's not like that. Don't question me, they know better. I don't like any of these options because the actual answer to this is no at this point in time. But that doesn't mean that's going to change. So I can't say it's not like that because we don't know. We've barely been in the job a week. Like, we're both on probation. They're going to behave well and I'm going to behave well. Like, they don't question me, it's not true. They do question me, as they should. They're my boss and they know better is a stupid thing to say.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
Yes.
You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
The Turians helped build it. A great human innovation. Time to shut you up. She's a fine ship. The interview is over. Well, no, I like the Turians, so we're going to big them up.
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Okay. Very interesting way of phrasing it. The Turians military probably have understanding, and so does ours. But that doesn't mean the Turians as a whole have knowledge. But anyway, the crew is still Alliance. I command the Normandy. I don't like these ones, so.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Oh,
human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
He's behind Eden Prime. The Council protected him. I can't confirm or deny this. This interview over. Time to shut you up. I'm going to say this one. I really kind of wanted to say this. I don't believe that because they didn't. Once they had evidence, they totally didn't protect Saren. I think they should have investigated harder, personally. I think they have some failings, but... yeah. If I do this interview, it's over. It's very sort of... makes people come to their own conclusions. I mean, same with I can't confirm or deny that, but I think that's the best option. I think that would be what would be the option that Shepard would be trained with.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Okay, is the drone leaving? Okay, we got journal update there. Where? The Fourth Estate. Ah, of course, the Fourth Estate. Yeah, give me the information about it. Come on. You agreed to be interviewed by a reporter. Hopefully you came off well. Yes, hopefully. Anyway, there is one in here. No. Is it this one? Yeah, you killed an Asari mercenary named Dahlia Dantius. According to her datapad found on Dahlia's body, her sister Nasana is a diplomat on the Citadel. Dahlia was evidently blackmailing Nasana by threatening to reveal her own existence and ruin Nasana's career. Nasana will want to hear the news that her sister is dead. So, probably in the Citadel chambery area? Yeah, come on, let's go for the beside him.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
It makes sense. That people would sort of go, hang on a minute. I'm not sure I want, where? I'm not sure I want to, you know, be at risk of being, well, killed. Oh, look, there's the exclamation mark. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Who we gotta go to. Citadel Tower and Wards, yeah. Okay, embassies. Over here? Ah, yeah. In the lounge. Okay, cool. Oh, was that the one that kept, like, shifting in her seat and saying, I can't possibly have time for you now? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, I think so. I don't recall the name. Also, I've never spoken to this person. Hello.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I like her voice acting.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
And you. I hope we get to do something for her. Yeah, I like her voice acting, and I'd like to see or hear more of it. And see more of it. Let me in. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Matey boy. Hopefully we get to interact with them more. Yeah, it is. It always go, I'm too busy.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
We're twinsy in our outfit color choices.
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
I killed her myself. I say I know the truth.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
I'm here to blackmail you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Credits won't got it. I've got a bad deal.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
That felt very shady. Love it. Okay, so... which one was that? I don't know. He seems to have disappeared. I'm confused. Espionage probe we did, obviously. Yeah, I don't know where it went. Cool, but I think that means we can now buy something interesting. Oh.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Alright, mate. Yeah, I think we can now buy something interesting from, the guy on the Normandy. Right? Feel like that might be what it is. Anyway, let's go to the Normandy and go to Earth, because that's gonna be fun. It's wards, I think. Yeah, CSEC.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
Yep. Okay, right, we are at the Normandy. Let's let's crack on and get to the Earth. Oh.
Stand by, shore party.
We will.
Contamination in progress.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
I wonder if, like, sometime we're gonna come in and Presley and Joker are not working. Like, they're sleeping. That's gonna be interesting. Anyway.
Message coming in.
No.
Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
Uh-huh.
She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. But you handled it pretty well.
Ah, thank you.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. So what was the response back home? Was it good? Sure I fully understand what was just told to me. Anyway, we've got to go to the Sol system, right? Is that over here? Walking ETA, Captain Burge, Local Cluster, Exodus Cluster, Artemis Tau, Hades, Voyager, Gemini, Argus. Okay. I don't know where it is. Let's have a look. Head to the Sol system in the local cluster. Okay, thank you. So, local cluster. I did spot that. Was it here? It was. We're pretty close to the Citadel then. Is there anything else here? No, just the Sol system. Yes, please! I'm so excited. And we're leaving from the Citadel to the Sol system. Very nice, because we get the nice cutscene. Get to see Normandy in all her glory. Ready and willing and taking us there. Or to the moon. But I want to look at Earth. Do we get to scan everything? Hey! Oh my word! Okay, Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. Difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Okay. Cool. There's Earth. Have a look at Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Can't seem to scan anything at the moment. Uranus! Oh, look at that beautiful blue. After the development of Mass Effect FTL drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of HE3 in Alliance space. There is 371,000 people on Uranus. Okay. Cool. Neptune. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before development of Mass Effect drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it's never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton, which is a moon, right? So maybe that's what's happening at Uranus is the use of moons. Hello, Pluto! Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the Prothean mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay are formerly encased in ice and considered a moon orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. Oh. So, yeah, is Pluto not on a circle? Is it on like an oval? Currently, in real life? I don't know much about the planets. Let's have a look at... did we look at Venus? I remember. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon... Yeah, we did. So, Mars? Are we there? Oh, looks like we're there. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of fast and light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historical preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continues. Colony founded 2103, 3.3 million. Wow. Okay. Jupiter? So, Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix Corporation Nautilus facility attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Population, all moons, 9,100. Okay, so that's interesting. So, Venus isn't on the moons, the population then. Saturn. Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants even, since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. Population, orbitals and Titan, 170,000. 17,000. Cool. We seem to have populated everywhere. There's Earth. Let's have a look. Oh, look at it. For detailed information, please refer to the standard issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Oh dear, what we're currently doing now. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population surface 11.4 billion. Wow. Population L4 and L5 station 250,000. Cool. So we can't scan it or land on Earth. That's sad. Give me Luna then. Ah, look at that picture. An early source of helium-3, Luna is now mined for materials used in space habitat construction. 24 major stations have been constructed at Earth's L4 and L5 launch points, all from lunar resources. Colony founded 2069, population 4.1 million. Capital Armstrong. Ah, how cool. Alright, minus 53 Celsius, let's go. Get cold. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful. Ah, look at it. That's so much fun. Oh, I won't turn off my computer. I am so happy. Let's go roaming on the moon. Woohoo! Oh dear. Let's have a look at our map. Legitimately. Okay, there's quite a bit to explore. Let's have a good old nose. Love the sound they've done here. The sound design is pretty awesome. That very eerie whistle. Oh my. Gravity seems to be a little... Hang on a sec. Let's hop out. We jump.
You lead.
Ah! So sad. Can't jump. Of course we can't. Ah, maybe in Mass Effect 2. Be able to experience jumping in low gravity. Best I can do is just use my jump. Hee on the buggy. Whee! 360 spin. Oh dear. So much fun. Anyway, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some minerals to scan and mark for the Alliance. Well, to be fair, I doubt there's anything here, realistically, right? Because surely the moon, Luna, would be most explored by the Alliance. Like, yeah. But I don't know. It's fun. It's the moon. Shit. Yes. Look at that. Excuse me, I got to get a screenshot. That pretty. Thank you very much. Right. Anyway, it's so cool. Okay. Right. Begin manual bypass. Sure. Over here, I guess. Go. Thank you very much. Bit boring. Not gonna lie. So, what we're going to... We're there. Science training grounds. Over this way. Cool. Got some mountains to traverse. They did that, didn't they? They purposely did that so you get that view of Earth. Ugh. Clever freaking developers, eh? Love it. Ah, how gorgeous is this? Just cruising. I'm not brave enough to do, like, you know, if somebody said, you wanna go up into space? I don't think I'm brave enough. But if I could, I would love it. I mean, come on. Amazing. Alliance heavy turret. Oh. Right, we got 2 of them down. Our shields is a little bit low. Right, cool. You are down. So, basically the turrets took out everyone? Is that what I'm understanding? Or, entrance console, okay. It's so pretty. Let me up. Yeah, to see this view, legitimately IRL, I don't know, it might be worth the terror and horror of going up in a tin can. Would you guys do it? Like, legitimately, if it was offered to you for free. Okay. Ooh, even music. Cool. Interesting how our stuff looks the same as other places. I would have liked a little bit of a different design to the Earth. Earth places, because it would have been created long before we met anyone, right? So, yeah. A new sniper rifle. I don't recognize that. Anyway, we have enemies ahead. You guys ready? Lot of enemies ahead. Okay. Where's one AI? Power junction. Cool. Oh. Okay. Right, I need to switch. I need to do my shield boost. And B, I need to switch to that. Go. Right, cool. Can I throw a grenade? Are we good? Let's do a little bit of health, everyone. A little bit of shield. No, I can't do. There we go. I can do my shield now. Right, we got them all. Oh, well done, guys. I was not paying attention. What is with this power junction? Okay. So, we good? Yeah, I like... I don't know. What's to do with the power junctions? Anyway. Ooh, okay, there's lots of exclamation marks in the next area. Cool. Let's go this way first, I guess. What are we supposed to do with it? Anyone know? Ow. Didn't really do anything, did it? Alright, let's put this away. Maybe I'm supposed to... space on it? I don't know. Right. Let's have a look at the journal. Destroy VI conduits. Oh. Maybe I'm destroying this. No. Oop. Okay. Cool. Makes a lot of sense. Because, yeah, if you're going against, whatchamacallit?
Clear.
Organics, yeah. Either remove the oxygen or make the oxygen not work. Like, that totally makes sense. Okay, let's, sprinting. Here we go. Oops, it's overloaded. Give it a sec. Fine. You're right. Lights on the optical mainframe flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Awesome. What now?
Think we're good, Commander?
I guess we're leaving? And we're going to another base. I'm assuming that's what it boils down to. Unless we're supposed to take out the power junctions in here. But probably not. Let's have a look. Yeah, core 3. So we gotta go find core 2 and 1. Let's go. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So you? Well, I tell you what, I'll leave Mako here. Right, and then we'll go over to that one, so we know which one I've done. Because otherwise, are we confused? Anyway, come on, do a little bit of a jog, please. Thank you. Oh, bless. He ran out. Stamina. Low gravity. Should be very easy. Okay, I was fatigued for a second, apparently.
I think we got him, Commander.
Got who? Alright. Apparently average... Ugh. Damn it. No. I keep messing this up, don't I? Damn it! I can do this again. I can do this. I will do this. Okay. Right here, I think. Just gotta wait for the right gap. There we go. Medium armor assassin. Oh, very interesting. Oh, Darius, you alright? Here. There we go. Should be now. Alright. Okay, I got...
We got them all, Shepard.
Okay. Fair enough. Yep, there's one right there. I don't think the power junctions do anything. Right? Not sure at this point in time. Dolly. Yeah, I don't know if, like, killing the junction boxes is useful or not. No idea. Anyway, we know we gotta do it. Then we got to take out these junctions in here. No, I don't need to, you know, buddy up against the door. It's fine. Open, please. Open sesame. Okay. Kinetic barrier fields powering up throughout the bunker complex. Okay. Oh. How interesting. So, let's get everyone's shields up. No. Just do that. Does that work? No. Really? Where? Alright, everyone, have a heal.
Perimeter secured.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Right, just shoot it. Any problem, just shoot it. Cool, got that. Good to know. Oh. So yeah, I didn't even need to get close. Just shoot. Alright. Overheat. Second of 3 computing clusters is offline. The next one's probably going to have a new challenge. Maybe harder. Okay, we got a new locker to decrypt. Nice. All level 5 stuff. Very cool.
Enemy sighted.
Where?
All targets down.
So, yeah, we got shield in the way. Makes sense. What else are we going to get? Probably the gas. Maybe something else. Whoa! Can I throw a grenade? No. Apparently not. That was nice and easy.
All clear.
They just got themselves in a line for me. Love it. It's like, man coming together there. made me feel good. I mean, funny, why couldn't anyone else do this? I may be jinxing myself, but maybe I'm just being big-headed. Is this a task worthy of sending a Spectre to? Seriously. Additional security drones powering up. Cool, well, you guys can deal with that. I'm gonna keep shooting. Alright. The drones are stuck behind the force field. That's hilarious. Okay, let's refresh everyone's shields. And let's throw a grenade. Cool. Everyone good? Yeah, everyone's fine.
We got him, Commander.
You're not wrong. Ooh, data pool. Can I access it now? Oh, hold it. Sorry, Garrus. No, they're not. Don't lie, Tally. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your hard suit's heads-up display interprets it as a series of zeros and ones. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequency until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Ooh, anyone could translate binary? What was said? Maybe it's help. I bet it says help. Oh. A specialization class will replace your base class in the talents on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Oh, okay. We get to choose a class? Shock Trooper. Highly trained killing machine. Shock Troopers excel in all combat situations. Increases health, damage protection, immunity barrier. Commandos rely on lethal efficiency and precision strikes rather than brute force to eliminate their opponents. Increased damage with all weapons. Improves immunity ability. Improves marksman's ability. Improves assassination ability. So it's damage or health. This is for my whole team. Let's go with Commando. Okay. Overkill. So what is that symbol again? Above my weapon on the left. Okay. That was the wrong button. Let's have a look at the squad then. Where is this thing that we're talking about? I don't know. Honestly. Anyway. Let's give you Master Marksman. Fantastic. And let's give you this. Oh, bollocks. Never mind. Garrus. Let's give you assault training. And we'll put another point into damping. And then me. Commando, here we go. So this replaced something else I'd put stuff in. Ah. Okay. Cool. Makes immunity available for use more often. Didn't even know there was an immunity. Makes assassinate marksman available for use more often. Okay, cool. I think I was going to go fitness next, yeah, for the immunity. Which would be pretty cool. But I also wanted to unlock sniper rifles, didn't I? I got 1 point. Let's do a point there. Then. Wicked. fantastic. I can't. I was like, can I just hop back to the Normandy from here? But no. Found another locker on the way out. So, pretty cool. I can't just hop back. Here we go. Oh. There you go. Fab. Actually getting quite a lot of XP, I think. I don't know. I'm happy with the leveling at this point in time. I feel like I get a level like every hour and a half. Which feels about right to me. Yeah, let's return to the Normandy. Here we are in front of the galaxy map. I'm smashing my mouse against my keyboard again. Whoops. Anyway, this is where I'm going to be ending today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave me a like. It really does help out the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of today's episode. Anything you'd like to see in a future one. All of that good stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. All of that amazing stuff you guys do. And of course, a huge and very special thank you to my wonderful Patreons whose names are scrolling across the screen as I speak. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.